Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. I'm the best, as you know, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, you know I go. If I touch it, then it's cold. I'm the best, as you know, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, you know I go. If I touch it, then it's cold. For the park and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my boy here. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's spouting. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching like, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call her. Working big, and it don't hurt the break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he hit a know it, Mr. Know I got him running to it. I'ma need the full amount before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run a like a runner do it. Stun on her till like a stunner do it. I'm the best, I'm the best. And I got it, on my own. Get my way up, you know I go. If I touch it, then it's cold. I'm the best, I'm the best. And I got it, on my own. Get my way up, you know I go. If I touch it, then it's cold. Top dog like I vanished. I'm the really damaged. I came out and make the channel froze.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we reach week 15 and we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Hurts throwing right away. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they take a shot at the 46.
I'm not talking to you.
And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Following the fumble recovery, Fields. And this is Cole.
You talking about what Cole could make good at? Cole could make good at everything, nigga.
Very nice pickup at 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Hurts.
Hell no.
It's Brown. And they work this well up across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. It's still open for the coordinator.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. A good pickup there, a 22. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Pick.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And the Bears are going to take over.
Is it because a nigga could like a professor? I don't know how. I don't know
Not the best decision either.
Not at all.
Is it because a nigga have something wealthy?
No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Fields on 1st down. Completion here to Claypool.
What's up?
And so over.
Oh,
he's up to the 20.
Chase Claypool.
He's at the 30. Past the
20. Yeah. I don't know why I came in this club with you, girl. Don't know why I came in with these diamonds on my chain. Is it because of nigga? Is it because of nigga could like a professor? I look.
His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
2 plays, 95 yards.
Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this
4 plays, 14 points, baby.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh my God.
Past the 30.
This nigga just returned and fucking 50 times. Celebrate, nigga.
And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Is it because of nigga?
2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So let's try this again after the kick return, TD. Here's yet another kickoff.
Like a pound. For the 5th grade. It's a man's world. Bitch, stay in your place. Shitting on your favorite rapper. Did it by mistake. Screaming.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They lost 2 in a row prior to getting the opening last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit.
No, they did.
Come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway.
These bitches love me, man. I'm drinking muddy, man.
A huge play there for Chicago. 68 yards. Defensive staff works on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards.
Stupid ass. Ooh, that was a fucking touchdown, man.
Pass that number there.
It's a man's world.
Winds up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
It scared me.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I call my
Give him 2
clientele.
on the play. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Fields. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right
They
on the
take
edge
like
of the goal
bubbly,
line about the
man.
1-yard line.
No,
A
you can't tell
terrific
me
job
nothing.
there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th
Pulled
and
up in
goal.
the race.
That's a heck of a
Pulled
tackle
up in
right
the-
there on 3rd down because they
Pulled
had to
up in
swing
the-
it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But
Pulled
let's face
up
it,
in
in
the-
order for him to be
I
there
saw
and be in
my
that
old bitch
position,
yesterday.
in order to make that play, he had to read his keys
Pulled
and
up
not
in
be
the-
fooled. Excellent
Pulled
job
up.
in the open field.
And he'll get it until the end
Pulled
zone.
off in the. I saw my old bitch yesterday.
Justin Fields keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, it's Santos to
harmony
give this
in.
one away.
Flat bet. Flat bet.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now
Oh my God, this nigga just returned 2 of them hoes, baby. Back to back. Quiz Watkins, bro. With the Eagles, this nigga was returning 2 kick returns. I'm finna start squibbing this hoe.
Again, helping partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 21-17.
Pulled off. Ready. Pulled up.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
See if I can do it. Fuck it.
From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And they'll get him down right
Give me the
around
block.
25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves,
I think
all
Big
they're
Play
saying is,
Slay
if
for
we
him
don't
do
make a
something.
mistake, there's no way they can stop
Shit don't
us.
mean shit to me, boy.
Looks for the out route, and it's
I
complete
got
to
them dots
Kmet.
for you.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got them dots for you, boy.
Fields now to throw. Escapes the sack.
Ah, fuck.
But in the end, the pressure too
I
great,
like
and
it.
he goes down. Multiple players combined
Do
for
it
the
again.
team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now it's Fields.
See, one thing about it, 2 things for sure.
How about that? They
I'm that
weathered the
nigga, ho.
storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. And that pass puts him up over 200 yards already here in the first.
And what it also does is it allows the offensive coordinator to be not selective anymore, but a little looser, right? You're feeling good about things. Accurate, balls being completed, yardage is being gained. Go ahead and keep taking shots. The whole team has confidence now.
Fields going to get this to Montgomery. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Tippy toes.
Here's Fields.
I should have never done the high ball.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. For the Bears, it's 7-6, a game over 500 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week.
Is that Keenan?
It's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up the 1st down.
Baby, I'm asked this question every day, 3 times a day, and I do not fucking know.
With Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Fuck it. I want to see if he's going to do it again. I want to see if he's going to return this bitch again. Fuck it. I ain't kicked it harder, man.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to try to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will score. Pick 6 for Bears touchdown. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
It's even tougher making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm going to find a 4th down rule. Your dick is being laid right now. I mean, being up.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. From the 27, Hurts. This goes out wide from Nixon. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And they will score a pick 6 for Bears touchdown. Santos now to add the PAT.
Baby.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Baby.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos.
I pray to God I'm not doing no back-to-back concept because I'm really like zoned out right now.
On here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh my God.
Goodness, another interception.
No fucking way this nigga flying. What is this nigga doing?
Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes and stepping in those lanes and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields. It is intercepted at the goal line.
Should have freeformed now. Fumbling home,
and the Eagles are going to get it back.
Yeah, I should have freeformed now.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, 63 yards. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point hits the left upright, but goes through anyway. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Fields throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down. Play action. It's Fields. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Again, Fields going for it all. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Back to throw. Fields. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. That's complete to Mooney. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Fields throwing again. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
The partner is still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process. Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw there complete to Mooney.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. Throwing again is Fields.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further.
And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And some room to work. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hurts.
He's going to air one out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like they went for the combo plate there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
He's got it at the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And they'll run the option here with Hurts.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he's still got good yardage out there. He's a tough guy to stop.
I read that garbage ass shit.
Throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Touchdown! Dallas Goedert from 6 yards away. And the Eagles are able to claw one back. Elliott good with a PAT. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one
screenshot not missed.
What we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Okay.
Turn, and down he goes. The sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing
Do it
that
again,
since he
Lee.
entered the league in 2010. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long.
Do it again.
Now on 3rd and long,
Show me
they'll
some.
look to throw.
Show me some money.
He's got
Show
a
me
man
some
that's
money.
caught left sideline. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Show me something, Yanni. Show me something, Yanni.
Line of scrimmage, the 30.
And you better be doubling.
1st and 10.
You better be doubling him. I promise
Now
you.
Fields.
But
Then he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things.
get off of him.
They'll continue to
Too easy, Yanni.
until stopped.
Touchdown Bears! David Montgomery, 63 yards. And the Bears look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
We need that.
a lot of the guys are.
And now here's
We need that. Thank you. Thank you.
And the Bears are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
What's wrong, Kingdom, bro?
Got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone
straight to
involved
moon,
on
man.
offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time.
They run the shit out, man.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Fields on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games
We
still on
trapped
the
the
docket.
other day, that's my
It's gonna be tough to
motherfucking
top
brother.
this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game. And they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are. And let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Now a throw to the end zone.
Everybody
on first
screaming.
down, but it winds up incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, is something
Oh,
to be said
damn.
for calling the dogs off in a blowout.
For my
But these defenders, they also know this
Valentine.
is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
To the air again, Fields. And he comes back with one complete.
They don't want you to ball. He puts a smile in your face. Then they wait. Yeah, young niggas stay focused.
And this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones
Didn't think
for the
about
next drive. He's
Yeah, I
been
really
absolutely
came for
sensational.
shit. But I won't change for shit. My bitch say I'm stuck in my ways. My wrist say I'm drinking pay 100 shots.
On
100
play
shots.
action, Fields. On the move to his left. And he just
That
gets
nigga's just an athlete, bro.
a wise move there, looked like nobody
To see those
open.
Rita.
Second down.
Rita
Well,
ball.
they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some
Phones
post-game
on limit.
questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the
I
snaps
ain't
were
got
run
no
over
time
here,
in their
and
pocket.
he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up.
Cool.
But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
It's
This
cool.
offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They created a nice sustained drive off the plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Fields. He's got it. And they are going to score.
Stupid ass nigga.
Touchdown as
Big
they just
rock.
add to their totals.
A 100 shots.
Santos able to
How the
take on
fuck you
extra
miss a
point.
whole
And this
100
one was
shots?
over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Well, partner, the defenses are going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Here's Brett Kern now.
Bitch on the man.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And it'll be first and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, man.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't good.
And now the rookie's free. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And it's fielded at the 34.
Rex in the courthouse.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Bears take over. They're on to the fourth quarter now, by the way, Bank of America Stadium in Carolina. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're in control here as they start first and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy
I love the phone on that nigga.
Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Ooh, dribble down.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best. And